In this video, we're going to be going over how to ask for advice looking forward versus feedback looking backwards when it comes to your work performance, and why it will help you get accurate feedback on what you need to work on to progress your career today. Let's get into it. When it comes time for performance appraisals, feedback is the name of the game. So it is a necessary beast. When it comes to getting accurate feedback, your ability to take negative feedback is very important, because a lot of people will see anything that's misconstrued as not positive all the way to the top as negative, and they'll take it very personally. That's one of the reasons why when it comes to growing your career, I would say you should be seeking advice from your management and the peers around you, because advice is looking forward. Like, what can I do going forward to be better at this? That's much better, because they don't need to say what you were bad at. They can tell you what you need to improve or how you can improve, and you can see the social nuance here. But it's something where if somebody's not as emotionally intelligent, they're not going to take this as personally. Now, what I'm saying here is you should become more emotionally intelligent, and you should overtly tell those around you, especially if they're not particularly high emotional intelligence or EQ, you should overtly tell them that you can take negative feedback. I know I've done this to great effect, where I will struggle for sometimes weeks figuring out, like, why is this person not helpful? Why are they, being standoffish? Why are they dodging my meetings? And it turns out there's something they didn't like that I was doing, and I didn't know what it was because they were dodging me. So when it came down to it, it's just like, well, what's going on? How can I improve this? So I was asking for advice. How can I improve this communication between us? Because this doesn't seem to be working right now. And that was something that, oh, cool. And it's like, oh, I haven't really liked how this has worked. Okay. Oh, look at that. We got some feedback and we got some advice. 2 birds with 1 stone. And then after that, everything calmed down. It was very easy. It was some pretty low-level emotional intelligence skills that were necessary to acknowledge that there was something going on, there was some friction, and say, oh, how can we do this better? Because this is clearly not working very well. This is one of the reasons why actions speak louder than words. When it comes to work life, you need to watch actions, not watch words. What do I mean by this? Well, you really need to take things at face value that people say, but watch what they do. And watch what they do behind the scenes. This is one of the reasons why I overtly say I can take negative feedback. Because the problem that you're going to run into, if you can't take negative feedback, where is it going to go? I'll give you a hint. It's going to go out of your purview, and it's going to happen behind the scenes where you can't see it. And if you can't see it, you can't work to fix it. So this is very straightforward here, where if you show through being hyper-reactive, through taking things personally, if you show all this to the people around you that you can't take any negative feedback, they're just going to dodge you and never give it to you. And this is not going to be helpful for your career. So being able to take that negative feedback, don't take things personally, don't be reactive. There's lots of little things you can do here, and learning how to take negative feedback is one of the core tenets. You can start asking for advice looking forward, and this is how you can improve things in your performance that the people around you might not like. You might think you're being a rock star, but if your management doesn't think so, well, then you're never going to get promoted. You're not going to be given the opportunities that would show that you have the skills to get promoted, and now you're just kind of where you currently are. If you grasp the importance of seeking advice rather than feedback when it comes to your work life and want to continue raising your emotional intelligence, you can check out my emotional intelligence or EQ playlist. Or if you're already an EQ rock star, you can move on to the social intelligence or SQ playlist. Or you can keep doing what you're doing and getting what you've got.